Hi, today we are going to talk about the new BFR1, and that's the form that is used for registration. It is also known as the super form, but in our last video, we looked at the different legal structure, and we also touched on the form that you would use for registration. But what I want to do today is to just give you an idea of what the form look like and exactly what and what it is used for. Ready? Let's go. Okay. So I am not sure if you can see clearly, but this is, I'm going to try to bring it up a bit so you're not going to see my face. You have to bear with me now. So over here, this is the name of it, and that is the BRF1, aka Superform, and it is used for new companies. Remember now that this can only be used for new companies. If you already have a business in place and you want to do annual and you want to do the renewal, or if it's a company and you wish to do the annual return, it cannot be used for that. You also cannot use it to obtain a TRN or GCT or TCC. It only applies to new businesses. All right. So it is used for new companies, new business names, TRN, NIS, TCC, GCT, HEART, NTA, and NHT. And I would say that it is indeed a super form, because when you think about it, what we used to have before is that we used to have for new companies several forms that we would have to complete for the registration. New business was a one pager, pretty simple, pretty easy. And then we'd have to have another form for the TRN, NIS, NHT, TCC, all of that. And not only that we had to use different forms, but also we had to go to different locations, and it would normally be a process. It is still a process, but we would normally have to complete one before moving on to the other. All right, so it is indeed a super farm. However, do not be blindsided by the fact that you have this new super farm. Still pay attention to detail. It's important to remember certain things, and some of these things I'm going to quickly go through with you right now. One of them, ensure that you pay attention to the dates that you're putting on your form as you're completing it. Allow the dates to wait until last. I'm going to tell you why. You're completing your form today, right? And we know how it goes. You complete your form today, you put it one side, you're not ready to start the business. You take it up 3 weeks or 4 weeks down the road, decided that you're going to complete it now and submit it for processing, not remembering that you put that date from 4 weeks ago. What is going to happen is now that you will be charged with a late fee, because what dates you're putting in, these dates will apply to appointments. It would mean that you then appointed a company director and a company secretary without even realizing that you did do so. So pay attention to dates. I normally tell persons, wait until you're certain that you're ready to start processing before putting your dates. Put in your dates last, please. Okay, with the super form or even the forms before, the margin for error is very minimal. Once you make a mistake, the document will be rejected. So pay attention, sit down, and ensure that your personalities and dotted I's. All right. So we spoke about um, the dates, which is important, and we're talking about appointment dates. And another thing that you need to think about when you're doing your registration is really the shares. that you'll be distributing and how you'll be distributing the shares and deciding on the amount of shares that you want to be distributed among shareholders. If you're the only shareholder, the only director, then that's not a problem. But remember, do not forget that once you're the only director, you need a company secretary. Okay? And I normally tell persons, if you're looking at building a great company, you want not to use up all the shares for yourself as being the primary shareholder or the only shareholder, but leave some for the company. So have the company owning some of the shares so that later on down the road, when you're ready to look at investment options and persons want to invest in your company, you have shares. The company would have shares available. All right. I am really hoping that you're enjoying the videos that I have been posting, because I have a lot of information in my head and I just want to get it out there. I just want to share so that you too can build a great company. All right. Now, whenever you're registering a business, of course, there are some things that you have to think about. If you're a nail tech and you're going to register your business as a sole trader, you cannot just go to company's office and register that business without providing certification in this capacity, or else it will be rejected. All right. So I'm going to quickly go through some of the things that you need to ensure that you're certified in that capacity before going to company's office, or else you'll be wasting time. Because what will happen is that in some instances, they will not process the document. They will tell you that you need to go and obtain whatever certificate. However, there are times when they will take it, collect your money, start the processing. After the 10-day period, they will contact you to say it was rejected. Why was it rejected? Because you need to submit a certificate in whatever capacity you're registering your business for. Yes, I know, slappy, but that's how it goes. So I am here to ensure that you don't have to go through those challenges. All right? All right. So, if you're an accountant, the professional or regulatory body that you need to go to is a public accountancy board. All right? And obtain your license. If you are going to register to say that you are an accountant and you'll be taking care of accounts for individuals and businesses, they want to ensure that you know what it is that you'll be doing. We can't blame them for that, right? So we need persons to go and ensure that you get your license to operate your business as an accountant. All right. All right. Or you can get your practicing certificate from ICAJ. Okay. If you're an architect, you need to ensure that you have certificate of registration from the Architects Registration Board. Before, remember now, people, that this is before going to company's office and doing your registration, because once again, if they accept it, they will reject it. All right? And you'll be wasting time. And there are times when we have a contract upcoming and we need to get our registration out the way. Am I correct? Right? All right. If you're an attorney at law, you need to have your practicing certificate from a general legal counsel. So, lawyers, please go and get your certificate before heading to company's office. If you are a barber, you need to have your license. If you are a banker, you need to have your. So I'm going to list out all the ones that you need to have license for. And that's barber, banking, beauty, trading second-hand gold, or cash for gold. And we know how important this is. I mean, you want to trade in cash for gold, you really need to get a license. So I don't even want to go down into the whole cash for gold business. So for barbers, you need to get it from the local board of health, and There are several of them all over, so you can find out where is the one in your parish based on where you're located. For bankers, you need to get that from the Bank of Jamaica. And for the beauty specialist, your cosmetologist, hair, nail, all of those people, you get yours from your local board of health as well. And for the cash for gold persons, resident magistrate, court, all right. Credit bureau need to get a license, and they would get this from the Bank of Jamaica. I know that some of these would not apply to some of you that are watching, because I'm talking to probably some, I don't know, but whatever capacity you want to register your business in, I'm hoping that what I'm sharing will be of help. All right. Dentists need to get their practicing certificate from Dental Council of Jamaica. Electrical installation need to get your license from the Board of Electricians. Engineering would get their practicing cert from Professional Engineers Registration Board. So all you engineers out there, before you can go to company's office, go and get your practicing certificate. Land surveyor practicing certificates, again from Land Surveyors Board. Lottery agents need to get their license from Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Commission. Once you're getting into the medical field, you need to get your practicing certificate from the Medical Council of Jamaica. Okay. And there's just a long list. I'm not going to go through all of them, but what I advise you to do, if you have questions, you want to find out anything that you have questions about that I did not touch on, I'm asking you, don't be afraid. Call me and I'll share this information with you. I also offer free business consultations on Skype. My Skype name is Rika Winter, and that's RICAWYNTER. And you can find us on Facebook at C&E Innovational Services Limited. We have several business tips on our Facebook page on a daily basis. You can call our office, and that's 632-2564, or cell for convenience of persons who wish to use a cell, 371-0749 Digicel, and line 781-1779. Again, I am hoping that you learned something. And as I've always said, I just have a wealth of information, and I want to get it out there. I want to get it to the right people, and I want to help persons to start and maintain a successful business. There are several business support services that we offer here at C&E Innovational Services, and we are here to help you. Give us a call, share the video, help someone. All right. And when posting underneath our video in YouTube or on Facebook, we ask that you use the hashtag starting a business. Thank you. Have a great day and start a business.